Test Championship. We just finished the final in London. South Africa crowned the champions, but now every other team set their eyes on making that final once again in 2 years' time.
Angelo Matthews, what a story. Pro so proud of his record, the legacy he's going to leave behind from 2009. And this side will definitely miss his service. Word on Lairudara and Taruratnayaka. Lairudara has been scoring tons of runs for NCC as well as in the emerging squad, the A team. Finally got his chance. And Taruratnayaka have been performing very well initially in the first class structure as well as in the A team. Ambidextrous, something new he's going to bring in to this side. The next 5 days is going to be emotional and for many reasons. Myself had the honor of sharing the dressing with Angelo Matthews, and definitely would love to bow out of Test Cricket International with a big win.
Top of the order for Sri Lanka. Well, at the top of the order for Bangladesh is Shadman Islam, 23. No hesitations, opting to bat first. Namul Haq. Ratna for Sri Lanka also did hang up his boots or put away the bat recently, and hence more changes coming into the team. Asita Fernando with the new ball. He's been Sri Lanka's spearhead in red ball cricket. 6 for 51, his best. Swing across, it's quite strong. From off to delivery to a... First runs, beautifully clipped away. Quick outfield. Might have rained a lot here, but it's not slowing that ball down.
Oh, what a good shot by Shadman Islam. Yes, it was down the leg side, half volley, expecting the ball to swing back and not making sure that he doesn't fall over to the offside. It's all about timing and placement. Fresh from 100 in the last test match, Shadman scored 100 against Zimbabwe in Chattogram. The confidence level will be high.
The other teams, edge cone, keeps probing around that off stump. Bijoy gives Sri Lanka some joy because he has a poke.
A lovely channel by Asita Fernando. Probing length, probing light, just outside the off stump. And introducing the outside edge. Had to play at it? I don't think so. Could have left it, Bijoy. Want to feel the ball. And Asita Fernando, he's been excellent all morning. Bowling in the right channels, swinging away. Nanamulok Bijoy. He's been dismissed by Asita. Gone without scoring. Bangladesh 5 for 1.
Keep that extra cover area open. Oh no, that's not good bowling. Short and wide, that's 4.
You wanted him to pitch it up, he's bowled it short. He's not listening to you, Roshan. It was short, and one good thing about that shot is the manner in which he rode the bounce. Not the tallest of batters, look at that. And he just played it away from the fielders, over the top. Absolutely top-class control, using the pace very nicely. Gets 4 runs. Torek places around. That's pulled away. That's a touch of class. Just drift down the leg side, and Mominul is never going to miss out.
Bit of a surprise as far as I'm concerned from Taruratnayaka. Drifting onto the pads. Well, I can understand the thinking because he's bowling to a cross breeze. He's looking to drift it into the left hand, and
Mominul Haq in 25 matches. Oh, big appeal. Umpire not very interested. I don't think the players are also overly excited except for the bowler.
maybe. Oh, he's gone for it. He's gone for it. Nearly, very nearly.
Well, he's dragged that and swept it forward of square. This is a tremendous shot from Mominul Haq. Really took the bowler on. It was right there, and the manner in which he executed that shot must have delighted him.
Well, look at how he covers the line. He just drags it. He gets outside the off stump, drags it from outside the off stump. And also, he's hitting it with the breeze. So and he's got open spaces. So
Slow was easily manageable. Edge, and has he been taken? Yes.
Maiden test wicket for Tarindu Ratnayaka, and that probably was the best delivery he's bowled to this stage. The drift in, he had to play at it. That's a lolly. He gobbles it.
Yeah, he's been rewarded for flighting the ball. A bit of turn, played the ball away from his body, and he's walking back dejectedly. He was there for 53 deliveries. The innings never got going. 39 for 2 Bangladesh.
Very good batting conditions. The captain's out there, Najmul Hossain.
It's like this.
Oh, too good. Mominul lanes into that a big stride, and how about that for timing?
Yeah, never look to overhit the ball. When you're facing a left-arm spinner over the wicket, as a left-hander batsman, you need to get to the pitch of the ball, long stride in, and then just time the ball beautifully. Very elegant. The runs on the board. Oh, taken! What a catch that was! Brilliant! Great reflexes, athleticism combined to dismiss the dangerous Mominul.
Tarindu Ratnayaka, 2 wickets for him. The ball coming in with the arm, the breeze. Mominul for the second time in this innings, he tries to glide it past Dhananjaya De Silva, but this goes straight in. He was anticipating that one, came at a comfortable height and wasn't that quick, and hence De Silva able to hang on to it. Sri Lanka,
Just want to see when he rolls. If he holds onto the ball.
well, they'll have to wait.
Okay, let's have a look.
Mominul Haq is walking away, but the umpire. Massive blow for Bangladesh. There was a juggle, and hence fair enough that the umpires wanted to make certain. Mominul Haq.
A dependable batsman for Bangladesh and save the games. They're asking. But the ball was
Preferred ends if you're bowling this style. Good use of the feet. 1 bounce for 4. The 50 is on the board for Bangladesh.
That's what you have to do consistently as a batsman to prevail in these conditions. Sending a message to the bowler that I'm not afraid. I'm looking for runs.
speak about experience. Good use of the feet, over extra cover. And that's a very safe shot for the left-hander against the off-spinner.
Invitation was offered by Dhananjaya De Silva by having mid-off up and mid-on trying to save the boundary. It's beautifully played by Shanto. This is more like it. This is the natural game of Shanto, being aggressive, playing with the turn. And this is good batting for many reasons.
60. I think Maha, the series against Australia, that was his problem. At least a couple might even reach the boundary. They'll feel that they'll come for 3. This is more strict. So that's the point I'm just trying to make. So we've seen somebody and then a break.
He didn't bowl up to the expectations and all of a sudden he's out of the team. In fact, out of the squad. For me, that's a bit of a harsh call.
Done that, and this is a good shot. This is a really good shot. Gone all the way for 6. Nicely thrown up, and Shanto took the challenge.
Into 24.3 overs. Probably the shot of the day. On the up. And beautiful. Again, mid-off. Trying to save the single. Mid-on at long on. And that went straight as an arrow. Brilliant hit. This is Najmul Hossain Shanto's natural game. Being aggressive. Lovely. Beautiful. Good to see him being positive against a debutant.
Yeah, that's good batting. That's really good batting. Just interesting to see what the response would be, and that's exactly what he was wanting. And he gets a boundary. The previous delivery tossed up that a little bit quicker, shorter, wider, and he latched onto it.
Showing inexperience here, Tarindu. Straight away after being hammered down the ground, slightly quicker as expected from a debutant. So this is where Shanto is showing all his experience and class. Take a look at how he makes sure he goes and uses the depth of the crease. Takes a little time to turn. Mid off. Oh, Angelo Matthews. He did not get the timing right. If he had picked it up early, I thought Angelo Matthews would have had a good chance of holding on to it.
Well, few hands go up. Not an easy chance, but as you say, would have been an outstanding catch. Yeah, you need to time that jump, isn't it? Look at Dhananjay. Great reaction. And what about him?
Oh, so the round now. How close was that to the fielder? He's going to race away to the boundary. And he may be a little disappointed. The 100 comes up for Bangladesh.
Yeah, on a surface like this, which is not offering much to the bowlers, the fielders, they need to be agile. That was a chance. Definitely a chance. Should have been taken. That would have lifted the entire team.
A good effort. Yeah, you can feel it. These are half chances that need to be grabbed. Giving. Oh, nicely eased into that. Ball's going to speed away. That is a super shot.
What timing. And looked elegant executing that stroke. Mushfiq. He's a kind of a player you don't mind spending money to go and watch him.
Absolutely. Look at that. Perfection. High elbow. All the ingredients of perfect on drive.
And he...
Oh, stands tall. Smashes that. It's going to be a chase. Oops. Did he manage it? From his demeanor, I don't think he has. It's gone for 4.
That was a friendly delivery. Shot outside the off stump to a batsman who's sighting the ball big now. Easy picking. A roll of the wrist enabled him to play that ball away from the fielder. Placed at deep backward point. Who did try his hard
To change his hands as soon as he finds the right hander, though this is very well driven. Beautiful timing. That was overpitched. That was 4.
Lost it up. Just looked for something different and he did get it. He got spanked. Fielder in the deep, but hit so well from Shanto.
The interesting thing about Gaul is that the test match generally is a little bit slow in the first maybe 2 or 3 days, but then that's where the momentum gathers.
Nicely controlled.
So are we going to see a similar story here? Because we've seen the surface take a lot of spin, spinners coming into play. So Bangladesh doing a very good job. They're quite aware of what you just said. I'm sure they got the facts before them. So that first inning number 1 is always important at Gaul.
Whoa. 132 for 3.
Everything is about playing shots. To not play shots, to sort of hold back, to be restrained, that takes a great deal of a mental concentration into the game.
जब ये बल्लेबाजी करते हैं तो दीवार की तरह है.
अपना शतक पूरा किया केएल राहुल ने.
गेम भी तुम्हारा, ग्राउंड भी तुम्हारा, पर जीत हमारी होगी.
Beautiful blue skies, nice cool breeze blowing across, and it's a picture here in goal. Bangladesh trying to capitalize on the fact that they won the toss. Tanindra Ratnayaka, I hope he doesn't confuse himself and knows exactly which arm he wants to bowl with. Looks like the field suggests that he's going to continue bowling with his left arm.
Yeah, this is of course, as we know, the usefulness of having an ambidextrous ability to do both left hand and right hand spin. What Sri Lanka desperately needs is to break this partnership. Very good. 87 runs added. They've taken their time, 157, and incidentally, Mushfiqur Rahim has just passed his previous best in that last year, where he just made 40, I believe, and now he's gone to 43.
Little quicker, that one. And he's straight into it. 15 or almost 16 overs of right arm spin, and change is over. And no change in the execution. Spot on from Ratnayaka.
Well, full marks for the control with both right and left. Amazing accuracy, amazing control.
He's hit it nicely. Nicely in the gap. Ratnayaka. Oh, well, Milan Ratnayaka does really well in the deep, but a good looking shot though.
Wilson Shanto with 3 fielders in catching position.
It's the manner in which he sort of walks in slowly, seems to pause a bit just at point of delivery, and be a little disconcerting to the batter. Has to watch the release very, very carefully.
Been in the system for a very long time, Prabhat. So he made the Test debut a couple of years ago. Lots of first-class cricket, plenty of wickets, so much experience before he made his debut. Ever since his debut, slowly but surely has made sure that he's the number 1 spinner for Sri Lanka with some exceptional performances.
Just waiting for that ball and waiting for the little bit of turn, using the angle very nicely. Need to do that after that break we're talking about. Just concentrate once again, get your focus in, get the feel of ball and bat. No hurry, lots of time in hand.
Just before lunch, when Prabhat Jayasuriya bowled at Mushfiqur, the fielder at short square leg was behind, back for square leg, catching position. Wonder if Dhananjay De Silva will continue the same tactics. Looks like Kamindu Mendes with the helmet in front. Now he's in front of square. That means a silly mid-on. So will Mushfiqur Rahim brings out his favourite shot, the paddle sweep, with short finally being vacant and a massive gap between square leg.
He will try to dart. Yeah, that's the way you bowl to a field. What you need to do